All right, all right. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Wednesday afternoon. And we are back on the ARK. All right, let's do some adjustments. So I'm not going to get that lamp out of the background. All right, how we doing? Hope everybody's doing well today. We are going to get started here. All right. So today we are hunting the Argentavis, which is a prehistoric bird, one of the largest flyers ever. I put some links into the classroom for you guys to check out to learn more about the real thing. But we're going to be hunting for the Argentavis here on the island in ARK, Survival Evolved. And I'm just adjusting my sound levels here, because I can never seem to get these right. Let's do this. There, that's better. All right. And with that, let's begin. So we are back here on the island in the last episode. Oops, get out of that. In the last episode, we caught our Triceratops here. And one of our chat members, Molly, decided to name it Norbert before she realized it was a female. So I've left it Norbert. I was thinking maybe we could rename it Sherbert, since it's a lady. Or we just go with Norbert and treat Norbert as a unisex name. I don't know many Norberts, so it could be a lady. Regardless, Norbert has leveled up. So we are going to put a little bit into her weight so she can carry more. And she's obviously happy about that. We've been working on the base here. I created some more walls and ceilings. We'll work on that a little bit later. And we are working on our tower. This will go up to a platform on top of that rock there as we carry this spiral staircase up for our next level of our base once we are ready to expand. We've got a couple of pteranodons here. Terry was our latest addition, and she actually is going to help us catch our Argentavis today. She has been working out and getting stronger. This is Yakima, our parasaur. He is our alarm. And as a matter of fact, I want to go ahead and get him set up. And I'm going to set him in turret mode. And what that means is he's just going to sit here and keep an eye out for things. Anything dangerous comes along, especially while I've got the large gate open on the base. You can see he's got a little signal going on above his head. And if he sees anything dangerous in the area, he's going to ping it with a little red spot and we'll know where it's at. This location isn't too dangerous. The most dangerous things we occasionally get are compies and dilophosaurs. And they're not really too much of a challenge. But yesterday I saw an alpha raptor right over on the other bank of the harbor there. And all it takes is for that raptor to chase something around that end of the harbor and down this peninsula. And it's right here on top of us. And it could wreck all of our animals. So that's why we've built this little base to kind of keep our animals safe. We put a gate on it so we can move in and out and close it up when necessary. Just like that. We're going to get some more walls and ceiling on here later today. But for now, we are getting ready to go hunt our Argentavis. So the first thing I want to check before we get started is what are we going to need to capture a max level Argentavis. If we go for max level, then anything we prepare for that's less than that, we can handle. So the max level on this server is level 300. And using mutton, I don't have mutton. I don't have prime meat. We could maybe get some prime meat. But just raw meat for max level, I'm going to need 32 pieces of meat, which I can get. It will take an hour and 12 minutes to tame it with raw meat. This is why you eventually want to be able to create kibble using dinosaur eggs and vegetables that you farm. Because with kibble, we would only need 4 pieces of kibble and it would only take 15 minutes to tame. So you can definitely see the difference there in the quality of food. I'm not going to need any narcotics because it has very slow torpor on it. And torpor is basically how long it stays knocked out once you've tranked it down. And we're going to need at least 43 crossbow darts to put it to sleep. So we've made some more narcotics here. Let's check and see how many arrows we have total. We've got 24, so we're definitely going to need some more arrows. There's going to be the occasional miss, so I like to have at least 3 times what I typically need. And I found that the numbers on my dodo decks are slightly off compared to how the settings are on this server. I need to go back and double check some of the server settings. But in the meantime, we'll be safe with at least 3 times that amount. So I want to make about 70 to 80 arrows, narcotic arrows. I've got 20 here that I can turn into narcotic arrows and another 24 already made. So I'm going to make some more stone arrows first. So you need thatch, flint, and fiber. And I'm going to go ahead and craft, let's say 200, well, let's go with 100 for now. I don't want to overmake them because we're eventually going to be moving to a long rifle with tranquilizer darts. And we won't be using arrows anymore because it'll take fewer of those to put our tames to sleep. So while those are crafting up, let's see what else we're going to need here. Let me check Terry. Definitely want to put some more stamina on Terry. And I may need a little more weight. We're going to have to see here. because I have to take these stone dinosaur gates with us. I think we can do it. And I'm going to need 6 of them. I prefer 6. 5 will do, but I prefer 6. That's going to be a weight of 24. And then the 2 doors go on either end. I'm going to form a tunnel with these gateways that we can trap the RG in. So that's 32 there. Let's put this stuff away. Let's go ahead and convert some of these arrows over. Nope. Hit the wrong button. Let's try that again. First of all, let's go ahead and craft up. Let's just go ahead and make 100 of those. Grab the rest of them. And we want our gates again. And the gateways. And I need 6, so I'll put 2 of those back in there. Let's see what my weight is. So it's going to put my weight at about 105. I'm actually reducing weight because it's combining the narcotics and the arrows together to make narcotic arrows. And the 2 of these that make one of these, I'm losing weight basically. So I'm losing some of the materials when I combine them. So my weight will go down a little bit. So Terry should be able to carry me and this equipment here. That's what we're hoping for. Alright. And we're just about done here. Maybe? 10 left. And I did change the time of day on the server so that we're not playing in the dark again. So this should coincide each day now. So I've started at 5:30 in the morning. That'll give us all day to play with daylight, so you guys can actually see what's going on during this episode, and we're not playing in the dark, so to speak. Because that ends up being a little bit darker in person. Now, my crossbow, take it over here. If we take a look at my crossbow, this little blue bar on the bottom of it, that basically shows that it's about to break. So the first thing I want to do is repair that. I do not want it to break while I'm taming my RG. As a matter of fact, I would prefer to have 2 of them in case it breaks. I've got another one ready to go. So I'm going to make 2 crossbows. Even when I move to the rifle, I'm still going to need crossbows because we use them. We can make a net gun. Actually, that's the harpoon, but using the crossbow, I can use grappling hooks and zip lines using it later. So you'll always have a need for a crossbow. It's good to have one available. I'm going to go ahead and increase my health because I'm going to be going up against an RG, and I'm going to take a few hits from it probably. So definitely want to be prepared for that. And I want to make sure I've got tranq arrows loaded on both crossbows so I don't accidentally shoot the RG with real arrows and kill it by mistake. Alright, Terry, let's hop on and check your weight here. Let's see how you're doing. So she is pretty good. She's near full weight. If you look at the little icon up in the top right corner, the little weight icon, she's 132 out of 187. So let's see how well she flies. That's pretty close to max weight. She seems to be doing okay. So we're going to head over to the volcano there that you see under the blue obelisk. In that general direction. That's actually not the volcano there. That's a mountain in the snow biome a little further to the north. The mountain is over to the right in this direction. So we're going to keep an eye on our stamina. Terry is not there yet as far as being able to fly long distance. So we're going to take little occasional stops, rest up, check things out. Do not want to land down there. Land on top of the rock, please. There you go. Alright. Stamina reloads. And we're already getting attacked by a raptor. That's why we sit up on top of rocks. Easy to get away. We need to get some meat when we get there. If I can get some prime meat, that would be even better, because that will actually take less to feed our Argy. So there is the volcano. That's what we're shooting for, just down on the right side of it there. Argies are down on that slope and down around the far slope as well. There's a few on this side, but there's a little spot over there I'm going to go to where we can lay out a trap, make it real easy. Let me get down here and take a little break. When you're first getting started in this game and you get your first flyer, always be careful of the stamina. You don't want to run out of stamina. If you run out of stamina at a low altitude, your flyer is going to land on its own. You won't have a choice. And who knows what's down there that may attack you. If you run out of stamina at high altitude, your flyer will hover and you'll have no choice but to jump off. And typically that means falling to your death. So kind of keep that in mind. Alright, we're stamina to back up. Moving forward, this area here, there's raptors, there's allosaurs, T-Rexes, all along this volcano. When you get towards the center of the map, that's the more dangerous area of the map. And that's where we're going today. I may eventually build a base here, but for now we're just going to put an RG trap out here. Okay, I'm at half stamina, looking for a place to land, and we're going to shoot for this rock right here. Right there in front of me at about 1 o'clock is a Spinosaurus. That's one of the tougher creatures in this game. I've died many, many times from those things. They are very fast, much faster than they look like they would be. Even though they're huge creatures, they've got a long stride. And they're really fast in the water. They actually get a melee boost and a speed boost in the water. So you got to be careful of them. And there's a Carnotaur. It's got the little horns like a bull. So it's the carnivorous bull. And it's coming right for us. So we're going to leave. Close call. We're going to move on down to this little area down here where we can set up a cage and lure an RG into. It'll be up in a slightly safer area away from all these predators down here. There's a T-Rex fighting a tech stego. There are some animals in the game that are kind of robotic. The AI has tried enhancing the regular animals and melding them with element, which turns them into robotic creatures. Take a stop, take a look around. So there's a bunch of raptors and dilos back there attacking that iguanodon. The iguanodon is having none of it. Oh, and they got the iguanodon. He was just outnumbered. This island is a tough place. If you were on foot trying to run up this river, you probably wouldn't make it very far. Alright. And we get the rain. So this is the spot we're going to set up our trap. Either here, maybe over on the other side. I'm just looking to see if there's any RGs in the immediate area. Usually they're up that slope towards the volcano. Of course, it's going to rain on me now and make it very difficult to see. Let's head up this way and look and see if we can't find some RGs flying around. checking my stamina on Terry. Keeping an eye out. I hear a T-Rex behind me, or an Allosaur. That's an Allosaur. Allosaurs can be dangerous. They're not as powerful as a T-Rex, but they travel in packs. And because they travel in packs, they get a pack bonus. So the more of them there are, the more damage they can do. There's a couple of them right there. The one you see with what looks like flames on its back, that's the pack leader. That's just to signify which one is the pack leader. So definitely don't want to set a trap up in this area. We would have all kinds of things all over us. I do not see any RGs up here right now. That's a little disconcerting. They're usually up here flying all over the place. Now something I want to catch, and here's the main purpose of the Argentavis. The Argentavis, being a giant bird, one of the largest ever known, it's able to pick up other animals. So one type of animal that I want to be able to tame is a Doedicarus. And it's a armored mammal. Looks like this right here. Right now it's curled up. It would be closely related to what we would think of as an armadillo. So it's curled up right now because those allosaurs were just attacking it. So it's hiding under its armored shell. But they have a little spiked tail that they can swing around. And you can use a Doedicarus to basically tame up. Once it's tamed up, you can use it to break stone and harvest huge amounts of rock. And then we want an Ankylosaurus, which is a variation on this. It's another dinosaur that is basically, there he goes. So you see that big spiked tail. You can use that to crush rocks. And Anky is very similar, but when they crush rocks, they get more metal and flint out of it, where Doedicarus only gets stone. So those two animals together can help you harvest a whole lot of stuff. And that's what we're going to need to kind of move to mid-level game, where we start with a fabricator to do higher level manufacturing, start making metal products. So we're going to need those. And the way we get those home from here is to have an RG to pick them up and carry them for us. Without that, I could tame this right now, but there would be no way for me to get it back to the base over on the peninsula. It would die, you know, having it follow us on ground, it would be dead. You saw the carnivores down the river, so it would never make it. We would have an extremely difficult time. We could use a raft, like what Luke was on the other night when he swung by for a visit. But it's much easier if we've got an Argentavis, because one, Argentavises are strong. They can carry heavy loads. Their saddle acts like a smithy, so we can craft things using their saddle. It's got basically all the tools and stuff we need to do that. It has weight reduction, so it can carry more items than even Terry the Pteranodon here could possibly carry. And they can pick up and carry other other animals that you have. Tame or wild, you can carry either one. Alright. So let's continue our search. Right there is an RG. Okay, I've got one here. I came up here on the volcano last night and harvested a little bit of crystal. And I'm not going to let that scorpion bite me. I harvested a little bit of crystal, and we used that to make a spyglass, which you can see in my number 6 slot. And let me just flip this around so that I am on the other side of the screen. So using my number 6 slot there, my little spyglass, I can look at that RG and tell what level it is from here. That's only a level 10. Okay, I'm not going to bother with a level 10. We want at least triple digits here for our first bird. It has to be capable of carrying stuff and doing the job for us. And level 10, unfortunately, just isn't going to do that. Now, what that level 10 RG does have, when you kill them, they not only have meat and hide on them, but RGs also have a little bit of prime meat. So we could harvest that one up there and use it to feed another RG. So I see another RG down at the bottom. Let me swing down and check it, see what its level is. That's also a level 10, so that's more food. There's Troodons down here. We do not want to mess with those little Troodons. Troodons can stun you, and it is very difficult to deal with them. As small a dinosaurs as they are, they're dangerous. Okay, this one here is a level 110. That's more like it. That's something we would want to try and catch. And then there's another one down here. A couple down here. And Terry's head is right in the way. Oh my god, Terry. Park it. Alright. So let's see here. That's a level 30. Let's see what else we have down the hill. There's two right there. That's a 190. That's what we want. Are they both 190? 170. Whoa, I think I saw 290. 200. I'll go for the 200. Okay. So we've got one that we want to catch. So I'm going to look for a place to put the trap that's fairly safe. And I can tell you right now, this valley area is not really that safe. Let's see if we can take some of this stuff out. See, Terry got hit by the poison. We're just going to sit here. I wanted to try and kill that centipede. So I need just a little bit of meat. I need something like a dilo. Just so Terry can heal up. Okay, we got it. Come on, land on the rock. There you go. Right there. Up. Alright. What level are you? You're 190. I'd take that one too. Probably put it right there where the parasaurs are. It's fairly safe. So here's what we're going to do. What we got here? A raptor. If I can get that raptor to follow me a little bit. You just a couple spin attacks on it, should be able to kill it. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Woo! Wrong button. Gotta be careful of those wrong buttons. Eat a piece of meat real quick. Stamina up. Oh, we got some Magnurias here. These are prehistoric dragonflies. Let's get this tree out of the way so we can see. So we've got some prehistoric dragonflies. There's that raptor. There we go. Get volunteered for us. Just make sure the music isn't too loud. All right. Hopefully that's a little better. And I'm not too loud, hopefully. So we're just taking a look around. There's an RG right there. Is that the 190? Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up right here. We're going to try it here. We'll just have to kind of see. So what I'm going to do, come up here. I'm going to place these down about no more than 1 square away from each other. And by squares, I mean like floor tiles. That way the Archie can't get out. Okay. They get stuck on bars about the same width as what the Triceratops did in yesterday's episode. So actually leave that closed. We'll leave the other end open. And we're going to lure that RG right in here. Come on. Let's see what level you are. 190. Okay, I'm not going to hunt around for a 200 when I got a 190 staring me in the face. So here's what we do. We use the Pteranodon. The Pteranodons can fit through those skinnier bars where the RG cannot. The RG's a bigger bird. So I'm going to let the RG hit me a couple times as I lure it in here. And then I'm going to fly out and let... Oh! Okay, so those bars are too far apart. So I'm going to bring the RG back up here, lose it. That was too far apart. I need them closer. So let me lure the RG away so I can work on the cage. Come on. Come on. Just a little ways. Let's go up this path here. Keeping an eye on stamina for Terry so she doesn't run out. That would not bode well for us. I'm going to let the RG hit me one time. That keeps interest. And I'm going to get her right here to the top of the hill, and then I'm just going to take off. So let's go over here and kind of tease this saber-toothed tiger. And there she goes. She has forgotten about us. Let's head back down here and let's fix this cage. So I want the bars a little closer together. Park it right here. Check my surroundings. Make sure there's no raptors. I need to pick this gate up. I want them closer together. Okay, so now I'm going to stand in the middle. Try this again. That's a little better, I think. That's a little better. A little closer together is always better. And get the gate on there. Open that end up. Okay, let's test it by running Terry through it. Make sure she can get out through the bars. We want them close enough together that the RG can't get out, but not too close that Terry can't get out. See, she can't get out there. But she can get out there. So I could come through and turn like somewhere here. There is where I'm going to have to get out. I could also, if it'll let me without lagging out, I'm going to fly in this way, and I'm going to go at slow speed so the RG stays with me. And at the last minute, I'm going to pop. Can I get out there? No. You know what? I just have to fix that. Just have to fix that. That's just not working well. Try this one more time. I'm usually pretty good at this, getting it in the first shot, but it's been a little while. Okay, so I want it a little bit closer. Let's just hop on Terry. It's always better to stay on your bird and do this. So if something dangerous comes up to you, you just take off. Ah, come on. I gotta get centered up here. Maybe it's not better to be on my bird. would work right there. Need to rotate some. Alright. And that should do it. Let's get the gate on. Open it up. Do a test fly through. And this will work now. And then turn out. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, let me just see what those look like from the side. That still looks a little far there. I think the RG is going to get out of that. So here's what we do. We're just going to take this last gate. I'm just having issues on my bird, so I'm just going to have to risk it. Looks fairly safe right now. I'm just going to have to do it this way. I'm much better on foot, because I usually do this in a safe place. Me, or does that right side look further away than the left? Alright, let's try that again. Dang, that still looks too... I don't know, that might work. I want the doors open the other way. Never want to open the way you want them to. If they won't open the way you want them to, then pick your last gate up that you're putting the door on and face the other direction when you set the gate down. Like so. Now the door should open the other way. I'm really worried about him getting out there. Let's try it though. I'm almost positive Terry's not going to have a problem getting through these bars. Yeah, she can go through. Alright, let's go find our RG. That's a blue drop right there. That's might have some good stuff. Might as well check it real quick. Blueprint for a metal foundation. That's not worth it. Okay, we're looking for our RG. 190 or 200. There were a couple around here earlier. Now, there's the Ankies, by the way. So we're definitely going to get one of those. They help us harvest metal, and we can get huge amounts of metal when we get those. Okay, there's our RG. That's a 190. We're going to take that one. No, if I can get 2 or 3 that are 190, 200, that'd be great. Because a few females are going to be really helpful for laying egg that we can use to make kibble. And we can always breed them up to make stronger babies. Come on. Come with me. Give me a little peck. Terry can take quite a few hits. Her health is a decent level. So I'm going to let her take a few hits from this RG so the RG doesn't lose interest in us and fly away. If we flew away too fast, the RG would eventually give up. Okay. I'm going to give her one more tap and bring her in. Oh, and the game lagged out again. Fantastic. Okay, Terry is starting to take too many hits. This is... And the RG's lost interest. She's hunting something else. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to heal up. Force feed. As long as you're on the back of your ride and you hold E down on the food, it will force feed your animal and it will heal them up faster. I'm going to go ahead and increase her stamina. There we go. Now she can fly further. That's going to be even more helpful. Alright. And that's a great thing. The more you fly your animal, the better it gets. Okay, where did our RG go? Did I see her come back in here? You guys are probably screaming at me that she's gone some other direction. And I was focused on my Pteranodon. But there are plenty of Argies here. There's one right over there. Let's see what level that one is. Tomorrow begins the Summer Bash, by the way, so there are going to be some really cool colors. The dinos will all start spawning with special colors, celebrating the summer season and 4th of July here in the U.S. That one's too far away to see its level. So there's going to be red, white, and blue Argies that we find, quite a few. So we'll be able to come out tomorrow and maybe even get some specially colored ones. But I didn't want to wait on that just for the colors because we really need one to get rolling with our Ankies and Doies to catch some of those. Is that our Argie right there? That's her. That's him. Is it a male or a female? That's a male. We'll take him. Come on. Time to go to work. There we go. Follow me. Come on, buddy. There we go. Little love taps. Okay, I see the cage over there down by the slope on the left. So I got to try and avoid those double taps. One tap is enough. Come on, Argie. Now you can hold X and hover in place. Okay. Terry's doing fine. When you can see the inside of the Argie like that, you know it is kind of the right distance from you to follow you into the trap and not get sidetracked. So I'm going to go in slow here because I don't want it to lag out again. I'm going to hop off. It is keyed up on my ride. So I'm going to leave the ride there at that end of the trap so it tries to go after my ride. And now it's trapped. I just hope the bars are close enough together it doesn't escape. So at this point, I'm going to take a look around, make sure there's no scorpions or anything. We're going to start shooting our bird down. Headshots would be better. You get more torpor out of it that way. And I think it's about 25 shots. Oh, completely missed on that. So that's why we make extra arrows. Okay. Dropping down a little bit. I'm keeping an eye on Terry, too. Going to take the occasional look around, make sure there's nothing bad coming this way. Okay, she's starting to fly away from me, which means she's at least halfway down on her torpor. And I'm at least halfway done shooting her. Argies are pretty tough, so they can take these hits and survive it. You can make a magnifying glass, which you use to walk up to the animal really close and use magnifying glass, and it'll show you what its health level is and what its torpor level is. So you know, if it's going to die, if it's getting too bad. But you can usually tell by looking at the bird. It'll start getting super bloody. It's already getting a little bloody, but it'll be super bloody if it's about to die. And I'm double checking, making sure I'm using tranquilizer darts, because this bird's looking pretty bad. It might have been fighting something before we hold it. Come on. Go down. I'm afraid I'm going to kill you. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's knocked out. Wow, its health was... Oh, wow. 2 more arrows and we would have killed it. Alright, so we just have to protect it. I'm going to go hunt for some food right now. Because I think I said I'm just going to need 32 raw meat. I've got that much on Terry, I think, definitely. But if we can find some prime meat, that would be even better, because we can tame her up faster. or him, and it will let us tame him faster and retain more levels. I just want to look something up. I want to make a spiked wall. What do I need for that? Oh, I need hide. Do I have hide? I think I got chitin. Oh, I've got hide. Okay, so I want to be able to make some spiked walls to protect our bird while we're hunting. So I'm going to learn the spiked wall Ingram, the wooden one. That'll do for us. I'm going to need fiber, wood, and hide. I've got the hide. I'm just going to cut some trees here real quick. So this is why you always have an axe and a pick with you. Okay, if I get 160 wood, that should be enough for 4 of them. I just want to put them on each side of the cage. The door is on the opposite ends. Ooh. Okay, so Terry, you're just going to follow me. She can't carry me with all this wood. And I just need to harvest some fiber here. Eventually I'll make myself a sickle. Okay, I'm going to make the spike walls. What do I need? Hide. I need the hide. Okay, Terry, land it. I need your hide. And let's make the spike walls. Okay, I've got a scorpion. Okay, I'm going to toss this wood so I can take off. I'm going to go after this thing. Where'd it go? No, no, no. No, you don't. No, you don't. Leave my bird alone. See, this is why we want the spiked walls. Okay, she just killed my bird. That son of a... I'm sorry about that loud pop. That's a problem with ARK. You occasionally get those loud pops in your sound. What level is this thing? Jeez. Level 100. We'll kill it. Oh, she's out of... Okay, I'm just going to have to do this. I'm going to have to fight it myself. Jeez. Wow. That sucks. Alright, Terry, land. Jeez, I can't fight you on this. Land. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this bird up and get the prime meat. And we're going to trap it. Oh, no. Well, that's what happens when you get hit by a scorpion. Having some white stimberries on me would probably have been helpful right there. And I probably had them on me. I just didn't have them on my belt. And I didn't notice my torpor going up. If you notice the little stars on the right side of my screen, that's my torpor level. And I'm basically unconscious right now. And as soon as that blue leaves the little icon of stars, I'll wake back up. So that's an effect of the scorpion's poison. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to do is take these stimberries and put them here so I can eat them next time if that happens again. I'm going to go ahead and cut up our RG. Did I get any prime? Nope, no prime. Alright, let's try this again. That was our practice, I guess. That's really sad. That is really sad. Wasn't meant to be, I guess. Frickin' scorpions. You know what? Let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of these spikes. So that doesn't happen again. I don't want the spikes close enough to the cage that if the RG presses against the edge of the cage, it'll injure it. There we go. Need to make some more. I dropped some wood over here. Is it still here or did it disappear? It disappeared, so I need to go ahead and cut some more wood. That's just horrible. Horrible! Okay, let's make some more spikes. Where are they at, by the way? Fiber. I need more fiber. Of course I do. Okay, fiber you just get out of bushes. So you put your tool away, you walk up to a bush, and just hit E to harvest on the PC. So I got 20 there. 56 total. Check around. Anytime you go over a hill, just keep an eye out. You never know what's behind it. I need some bushes. Bushes. Right here. Here's 40. That'll work. Alright, let's see if I can make some now. 1. What else do I need? I'm going to need more wood. While you're crafting, you walk really slow too, by the way, so just kind of keep that in mind. There's some more meat. And hide. Let me get its hide, actually. 73 hide off that little dodo. Nice. Okay, that was the wrong tool. I only got 6 wood. There's 3 more. That should do it for us. I have leveled up. I'm going to increase my melee damage. In this area, I need all the help I can get. Alright. Get the rest of these spikes down. That'll keep the scorpions and stuff away from our next tame. Again, that's really sad. I love Argies. They are my favorite animal, bar none, in this game. I mean, I've tamed and had nearly every animal. There's a few I haven't hunted and trapped and tamed yet, but few and far between. The majority of animals, let me make sure these spikes aren't sticking into the cage. They won't injure our bird. Just to keep stuff out of the cage. That looks good. Oh, hey, look, bush. Alright, I'm going to toss everything I don't need now. I'm getting rid of all this stuff. Get rid of that. Don't need the stone. Don't need all those berries. Oh, I should probably keep the chitin. That, where, right there. I don't need that. I do want the hide. I don't need berries. Don't need that. Don't need that. We'll just stick that on you. Stick that on. Oh, didn't want to throw the meat away. So you can pick it up again. There we go. Okay, and I'll put the regular arrows on you so I don't mistakenly shoot those. Okay, you've got 2 more levels. Let's get your health up 1 point so you can take a few more hits. I guess there are 300 points of health almost. And another point of stamina. Keep pumping that stamina on a Pteranodon. The higher it is, the further you can fly without stopping. Alright. Now, there was a 200 RG up here, so we'll go ahead and look for that one next. Something that level will stick around for a while. Let's see what we got here. There's one now. You are level 80, not the one I want. You are not the droid I seek. There's a couple allosaurs. Pack of valleys. What level are you guys? 90, 50, 70. Eh. Ooh, look at that black RG over there. What level are you? Where'd you go? There you are. Black and red, no less. Nice. Level 30. Of course, we have a rule of thumb in ARK. The prettier the animal, the lower its level is. Oh, look what I see. What level are you? 70. Not the RG I seek. There's one. Is that the 200? We know there's a 200 here. That's 10. A couple on the slope here. 30. 230. That's our bird right there. That's the girl we want. It's a female too, so she'll be able to lay some eggs for us. We don't want to lead her right over that other RG. Dealing with 2 RGs, just a pain in the arse. So, lead her down. Away from other RGs. Down to our trap. Come on, girl. Try not to take double hits. Where'd she go? Come on. You can do it. There we go. Start moving. I know, Terry. We're trying to avoid that. Okay, where'd my cage go? Thought it was down to the right, but I'm usually mistaken. It's down over this. Take a hit. There we go. I have to pull away just a little bit to see where my cage is. Checking health. We're good. Where did my cage go? Oh my lord. By the way, I am flying slow to conserve stamina. A Pteranodon is a lot faster than an RG. I have completely lost my cage, and now I've lost the bird. Okay, we got to find the cage first. Kind of get an idea of where it's at. I've completely lost all sense of direction as to where my cage went. Okay, let's just park it right here. Get our energy up. Alright, flying ants, gotta look out for those. Alright, there's the trap. Alright. So it's down over that little hill. Let's go back and find our RG. I don't think that's it there. Our RG had a yellow head. Blondie. Where did Blondie go? Is that her? Nope. Okay, you need to turn around so I can see. That's not Blondie. Where'd the other one go? That's not her. Okay, she was in this area. She got distracted by something else, so more than likely she's down there hunting something. Let's just take a little rester right here. See what we got going on. It's the one I was just looking at. Yeah. Where did Blondie go? She was gray, not reddish. And I know she was over in this general direction. Wow, now I'm like birds everywhere now. Is that her over there, the white one? No. Where did she go? A lot of times they'll go down in these trees to hunt things on the ground, and then you lose sight of them. Is that... No, I don't think that's her. Nope, you're not the bird I want. That's not her. She was gray with a yellow crown. So that's who we're looking for. Just gonna go up and around, lose this RG over here. Oh, is that her? Let's park it right here. Oh my gosh, this is lagging out so bad today. No. Oh, there was one up there. It just went out of view. You got the same one that was chasing us, the level 50. Is that her? No. That's her right there. There she is. Awesome. Alright, girl. Let's go, Blondie. Hey! Scared you, huh? Come on. Give me a little tap. There we go. Okay, and now the chase is on. We're going to come over this way. Okay, she's getting a little far away. I'm going to let her catch up. Keep teasing her. Don't let her hit the second time if you can help it. Do just a little mini sprint. And I do not like the look of all those animals down there. There's a lot of bad animals down there. Come on. Where'd she go? Oh my gosh. She got distracted again. Come on. There we go. Get back up in the air. Away from all the bad things. Look at all those RGs now. Jeez. Yeah. This is not good. Now I need water. You know, it's not one thing, it's another in this game. I'm going to leave her there. I'm going to come back and look for her. I got to get some water real quick. There should be some water down in this area. Because when you get thirsty like this, you're going to start taking damage if you don't drink soon. And I can't be dealing with that when I'm trying to hunt an RG. Now I'm going into the cold area. Should be water over this way. And we gotta land. And there's a bunch of wolves right there. Eat a piece of meat real fast, please. Stamina, 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 stamina. Go! Just get on a rock somewhere. Get over by these elephants and they'll keep the wolves away from us. Come on. There we go. Pump that stamina. We did get one piece of prime meat off of something earlier. Come on, there's got to be some water around here. Jeez. Actually, there was, now that I remember, it's in the other direction. I thought there was a pond up here, though, or something. Yeah, right there is the river. I do not want to go to a river in the middle of the woods, but at this point, I just need some water. And this is why it was going to take an entire episode to get an RG. Usually, if no one's watching, I could have caught that thing and been gone by now, back to base and building our base. But, you know, got all you folks watching today, and that's just the way things work out. Oh, now I'm starving. Great. Alright, let's go back up here and see if we can find our 230. A whole bunch of them spawned right there, like all at the same time near our cage. That's going to be a huge problem. Because when I get that RG down, all these are going to be around here, bugging us. What level are you? 140. So it's like all of these just spawned out of nowhere. 10, you were there before. 20. Let's see if I can lead them away. Especially the 140. I don't want to have to deal with that one while I'm trying to deal with taming another one down. So I'm just going to get all these birds here and lure them away. Should have 2 on me now. We're just going to fly up here. And RGs are not fast flyers, so I do not have to sprint. And I've led them up far enough. They're giving up on me. I'm going to park up here and let Terry rest. And of course, there's a bunch of hyenas there and more RGs. What level are you? It's a 40 male. They're hunting those hyenas right under me. While they're distracted. Eat up a little bit. Stamina is up. Let's go. Okay, RGs fly slow, so you don't have to sprint with your Pteranodon, really. That helps conserve your stamina a little bit during the chase. That's a 40. Where did our 230 go? Kind of led her off in this direction, and then she probably got distracted with hunting things on the ground. So she's going to be over in that general area. I know that's not her, but what is that? It's a level 10. There. Is that her? Yes. Okay. I've got enough. Let's see, I'll just go ahead and get my stamina up here real quick and then lure her away. Okay, hopefully that... Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully that Dilophosaur will leave me alone. Alright, let's go, Terry. Let's get our RG home. I'm going to start a little higher because there's some RGs on the ground up ahead and I just don't want to pull them also. We get our altitude up just a little bit and then head over to that blue drop because that's where our trap is. Alright. And we're getting chased by some bugs. Hopefully they'll give up soon. Oh. Better get a hit in. There we go. Going up this way. I remember. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, so it's just like coming into an airport. You gotta make your turns. Bring your bird in. Nope, 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 nope. Don't go anywhere. We got work to do. I need your help later. I really need you. Oh, these frickin' animals on the ground. Never fails. Let her hit me right here. And up. And out. And down. And stop. Leave Terry right there. So the bird keys on her. Come around here. Hit the door. Hit the door. Hit the door. Oh my lord. It's one of those days. Okay, I'm just going to leave Terry there. It looks kind of like a defensive spot for her. If that bird doesn't hit her. Okay, she's too close. Let's go over here. I didn't think this all the way through. It's hard to hit a bird with all those spikes in the way. You know what? I can pick it up. And I'll just make one for that spot. Check my 6. Make sure those other birds aren't nearby. Don't shoot the wings. They don't count if you hit the wing. If you notice that arrow stuck in the wing, you didn't do any, it didn't count as a hit. That one didn't either. We are good on arrows, though. We've got 60 some. We can make more if we need to. And this is a 230, so I'm just going to make an adjustment here on Dodo Dex, see what I'm going to need for food and how long it's going to take, because I planned out originally for a straight up 300. Did I just see something? Okay, we're going to need 25 meat. Going to take 56 minutes, so we're going to have an hour. Wow. So that is not something you guys are going to want to sit here and watch, I'm sure. I hope I can knock her down without killing her with these arrows. If I can do headshots, that'll knock her out faster and still do the same damage as if I hit her in the body. I hope this works. Come on. And then I need to... Let me get around on her face if I can. Come on. And she's starting to look hurt. Come on, girl. Go to sleep. There we go. There we go. Now I need to get some spikes up here real quick, so we don't have that issue again. Let me get the hide off of Terry. It's cold here, too. Spikes. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put that on you. Dump, dump, dumpity dump, dump. Alright. Hop on Terry. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fly Terry in here so she's safe too. Just like that. I'm gonna put our spikes up and we're gonna basically block ourselves in. Like so. Make sure things stay away. Like that. Perfect. Boy, I'd really like to block that out there too. Can I pick that up? Did that get damaged? I can pick it up. Let me angle it so it's a little closer there. Close that gap up. There we go. That's better. I don't think anything can squeeze in there. Nope. Now what? Are you kidding me? Fucking turtle. Go away, turtle. You're bugging. Don't be bugging. Alright. Oh, that's going to give us some meat anyway. Okay, so the turtle was attacking the spikes. And luckily not attacking our bird. And that's why we put the spikes up. Close that door. We got plenty of meat. Okay, so let's go for a little ride. Let's check the area. Make sure we don't have any major issues going on around here. I'm getting a little low on food myself. I just heard a monkey. Alright, so did I have any berries back there that I dropped? No. We can tame this monkey while we're at it. Mesopithecus. Just get some mayho berries. Those little monkeys will ride around on your shoulder if you tame them. And the great thing about them is, if you get attacked while it's on your shoulder, it'll throw its poo at whatever's attacking you. and it actually will slow down the attacker to make it harder for them to catch you, so you can give you time to run away. They can even slow down a Spinosaurus, which we saw back in the river, that really big thing that I said was fast in the water. They'll even slow those down with a lob of its poo. Now, where did it go? I hear you. There you are. So all we do is we put our Mayho berries in our last slot, and we're going to sneak. So we crouch down and press E, and it eats one. It liked it. It's only level 20. You should be able to tame with a few pieces. If none of these Argies end up eating it first. Now let's turn our taming list on. That way we can track where the monkey's going. He's going way over there. You're going to get eaten over here, dude. Look at you running away. And you're fast. Level 20. Okay, 2 more and he'll be tame. I'm just keeping an eye out. Scorpions and stuff coming down from the mountain there. The nasty stuff's up there on the slopes, but it comes down here too. We're going to need a name for our little monkey. Oh, you got scared. If you stay behind them, they don't get as scared. If they walk face to face, that's what spooks them. Just need to give them one more berry. Okay, I'm just going to let him calm down. I keep scaring him. He's going to go over there by the dangerous stuff. Just let him keep going until he stops running. And we're going to calmly walk up to him. I think he's slowed down now. So we're going to crouch. Well, I need to turn that taming thing off because I can't see. Okay. There he is. Couldn't see which direction he was facing. I want to approach him from the rear and sneak him a berry when he's not looking. And now he's our friend. And now I can just pick him up. And he's on my shoulder. Oh, Compy. Get on Terry. Oh, look at that. Oh, my Lord. There was a saber-toothed... Oh, my God. There was a saber-toothed tiger right there. Oh, my gosh. It was just sniffing Terry. Okay, we need to make sure it's not going to go towards our bird. That's another monkey there. Where did that saber-tooth go? There it is. What are you running from? Usually saber-tooths run towards you, not away from you. Let's park it real quick. Terry is taking some hits, so let's force feed her up real quick. Get her at least halfway. There we go. Her stamina's all the way up. Let's go ahead and take this saber-tooth out, because eventually it's going to work up there next to our... It's going to work up there next to our bird, and we don't want that. Now that turtle's aggressing on us now because we accidentally hit it. So if you fly out of view range to where the turtle disappears, and then you come back, it will have forgotten about us. Whew! It's snowy up there. I don't want to go too far from our bird. I'm going to block out. This Diplo can be a problem. What level is it? 110. Ugh, I don't want to deal with that. Hopefully it'll just go away. Maybe that Archie over there will attack it and draw it away. Because if it accidentally rubs up against her spikes, it's going to get aggressive on the spikes and try and damage them. We want to try and keep that away. Let's just land up here. We get a better view of our surroundings. That RG there, what level is it? 220, wow. Is it a male or a female? That'd be a good mate for this one. That's a female too, wow. Not bad. If anybody else joins in on this map, that'd be a good ride for somebody else to play with. Maybe we can tame it next. But for now, we just need one. It's a pretty white one. White and gray. So here's the Stegosaurus I was talking about. They're a little bit better at gathering berries and thatch than Triceratops are, and they're stronger than Triceratops. Obviously, they're a little tougher to catch, and they're over here by the mountain. They're not down by the coast necessarily, so they're a little harder to get to. But they make great mounts. If you can get one of those tamed up by mid-game, they make really good mounts. You can actually adjust their tail spikes for defensive or offensive purposes. So you can do more damage or harvest more wood or more thatch depending on what you're farming up. So they're very versatile. Very cool. And they're not aggressive unless, just like the Triceratops, you accidentally hit them. Okay, that 220 is getting way too close. I don't think it would attack its own kind, but I really don't want to take the chance on it aggressing on us while we're trying to tame up. So I'm just going to lead it away. Well, if I had 2 traps, I would trap it too, but I don't, and I don't have time to do 2 birds today. So we're just going to lead it away a little bit. Down the hill here. Let it find some interest. Maybe it'll eat this Troodon over here. I hate Troodons. That little dinosaur on the left. And there's some flying ants here too. That's what just hit me. Alright. And we're just going to fly away now. We're far enough away. We can blow it away now. It's a great thing about Pteranodon. They're really fast flyers. I can just outgun all these here. Outfly them. Now just come back around in a big circle. And that RG will never know where I went. Now I'm going to fly into the cage. Hopefully that Diplo stays away from it. And we're going to check our food level on our RG and see exactly how much time we have left. Alright, so let's just hop off and check you. So the max food on this RG is 10,600. So the great thing with Dododex 2 is it has a built-in timer. So I put 10,600 for the max food, then I put what the current food level is. So it's 10,334, we'll say. And start. And that gives us 44 minutes until it's ready to feed. So it has a timer running, and it'll make a sound when we have about 5 minutes left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the RG here. It's safe. And another little pro tip for you is when we fly out of render range of that trap, nothing really, it kind of time pauses there. So nothing's going to be attacking the RG until we come back into render range. So it'll be fine while we're gone. And we can go back to base for 44 minutes and build up the base and do some work there. So that's what we're going to do. Oh boy, that's a nice looking bird there. Black and white and red tips. And there's a white and red T-Rex. Look at that. Flying close to him. You can hear him roar. There he is. That's cool. The roar doesn't really have any effect, but sounds cool. Okay, we're going to land up here. Let Terry rest. Feed her up a little bit and get her health up some more. Notice I have not thrown out that spoiled meat. I'm going to use that for more narcotics later so we can tame some more animals. Give her another point of stamina and we're ready to go. Little by little, she's going to be able to fly further and further for us. We got about an hour left today on our stream, so we should be able to definitely get our RG tamed up and bring it home by the end of this stream. So I'm going to go home. We're going to work on the base a little bit, and I need to make a saddle for our RG so that when I come out here, I can fly her back. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just have her follow us back, or vice versa. It's better to have to ride on your slower bird and have your faster animals follow you. Because if I were to ride Terry out and have the RG follow us back, Terry's so much faster that I would be constantly waiting up for the RG, or I would forget about it, fly out of distance, and then lose the RG. So, fly your slow bird. Ride on it and have the faster ones follow you, and there's less waiting around lagging and forgetting. This area here, occasionally, if you look down on the water, there's some salmon down there, but occasionally you'll see otters swimming around here, and otters are a good tame too. They've got some very special abilities that no other animal has for end game. Not to mention that if you have one around your neck, they keep you warm up in the snowy regions too. I like having my little monkey though, because he will definitely keep the big animals off of us if we get knocked off of our ride. He will be good for that. We're nearing the swamps right here. This is definitely a place that is not hospitable. There's giant titan boas that are poisonous. You have all kinds of dilophosaurs. We have raptors in this area. Leeches in the water. Not very hospitable. Let's check our map. Okay, we want to head east now. Right over those trees is our base. And I'm just going to rest right here on this rock. Now here's an interesting fact. It's kind of hard to see, but right on the other side of that tree is a parasaur that's stomping on that gator right now. And the parasaur is an ancient relative of the rhinoceros. Looks more like a giant giraffe or something. But that is actually it is the largest land mammal that ever lived. So it is a mammal. It's a prehistoric ancestor of the rhino. It's the hornless rhino. And it's called a Paraceratherium, or just a parasaur for short. And there was actually an article in the Science News last week where they found the largest ever specimen in China, I want to say about 6 months ago. They just released a paper on it. So that's something you could check out as well. Definitely cool stuff. So a lot of the prehistoric animals are obviously modeled after the real things that existed tens or even hundreds of millions of years ago in this game. But the artificial intelligence that kind of controls these ARKs didn't stop with just prehistoric life. They also found and modeled animals after things from fantasy, for example. So there are griffins later in the game, not on the island here, but in other maps. There are wyverns. There are drakes, which are both variations on the dragon theme. One of the bosses in this game is actually a dragon. that you have to defeat to leave the island. And that's a pretty tough battle. Alright, so let's head back to the base here. And we're going to make an RG saddle and build up our base a little bit. I went ahead and pre-constructed a bunch of walls and ceilings, so you guys didn't have to watch me farm for 3 hours last night. So let's just park you right here. And let's go ahead and look at making an RG saddle. So 21 points. This is why you want to conserve your Ingram points and not just use them on everything, because saddles can be really expensive, and that's something that I tend to make a lot of. So I'm going to need 150 chitin or keratin. Well, good thing we killed all those scorpions. There's 100 right there, and 14 more. Keratin and chitin are interchangeable. And keratin is the material like what your thumbnail is made out of. And chitinous material is something like the shell of a bug, for example. That's chitin. So we have plenty of that. What else did I need for the RG saddle? I think actually I make the RG saddle. Do I make it in the smithy? No, I make it all myself right here. So I need fiber and hide. So I'm going to grab the fiber here. If I hit the right button. And hide. There we go. So now we can make the RG saddle. Oh, that's why I wasn't able to. Okay, so we've got our saddle. And we're going to need a name for our bird. So if you guys want to put that in chat. If I get any entries in chat tonight, then we'll name the RG tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll just name it myself, so I don't have to call it Hey You, because we all know how that is. Just throw these extra berries in the trough out here. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and work on getting another layer of walls up, or two actually. So those are in the smithy. I pre-constructed those, so we can just start putting them up here. I'm going to get 2 more levels up here, 2 more layers of walls, so it's 4 high, because that will match the height of the gate here. Eventually I'm going to come back and replace some of these walls with glass so we have some nice windows and stuff to look out at the scenery. But for now it's more about making a protective barrier to keep our animals safe and ourselves in the event that an alpha or some other predator comes over here to this side of the island. Oh no. See? Okay, so how many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need at least 8 more. Do I have enough for that? No. I'm going to have to go harvest just a little bit. Oh, I have exactly enough for 8. That is awesome. Less boring stuff for you guys. Alright. So, let me see where those went. Right there. Just making sure those are meeting up and not overhanging. There's multiple snap points and sometimes they get out of alignment and you leave little cracks. Alright. Perfect. Looking good. Alright, let's get some ceilings on. And what we'll do... Oh, man, I'm too heavy. Put all this stuff in there. I want my arrows. Don't want to forget those. Let's go up the stairs. I'm still kind of overloaded. Okay, let me put the bow in here. And the arrows for now. These ceiling tiles are super heavy, and I've got like 50 of them on me. So this is... Let me just remove this so I can see. So that's 4 high right there. So if I put... Can I mate that up? Like that. What I need are triangles in here, actually. But if I remove this and this... Let me go make some triangle ceilings, actually. But I can go ahead and put this there. And there. And there. Can I reach over there? No. It won't let me jump yet because I'm still too heavy. Oh, good. There. If I can lose a little weight... yeah, I can jump now. Okay, so I can jump up here. Now we can just start laying these out and fill this part. I can come back and do the part by the stairs. How many do I have left? 9. Oof, not enough. One, 2, 3. Okay, I need 3 more. Plus, I want a few more at least. I'm going to put some flat ones straight out there. So 5. And then a couple triangular, 2 triangular at least. I'm going to need some more stone and wood. How much do I have here? I have no stone. Do you have anything on you? Nope. Let's go for a little ride. All right. So we're just going to harvest this stone up real quick. I think we got plenty of wood, but we'll take down a tree or 2 on the way back. And this should be enough to make the rest of our roof tiles. So I hope you guys are having a good summer so far. Enjoying your time, enjoying the stream. Please feel free to leave some comments. If you're not here today for the live stream, in the chat. Let me know how it's going with you. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see here in the ARK. I will be playing some other survival games later on, but for now, we'll get started in the ARK. Let me bring this over here. I don't want to get too far away and then can't move. Take forever to get back to you. Okay, we've almost got 1,000 stone. All right. Let's take down a couple trees here, get a little extra wood. I'll use my axe because I get more wood than Norbert does. Norbert's really good at getting thatch, but not wood. He tends to splinter the trees up a little too much with his horns. Alright. That should be good. A little sip. Okay, so I need at least 5 ceiling tiles. Let's see how many I can make with this. 4. I need some more wood. Oh, thatch is actually what I'm running out of. Come around this side, grab some thatch out of here, because I got loads of it. There we go. So I made 4. Let's do one more of those. And I need some triangular ones, and I don't think I've got the Ingram for that yet. So let's go over here. Stone triangular roof. Actually, I want the ceiling. The roof is slanted, and the ceiling is flat. That's what I actually want. And then let's make a few of those. So let's say maybe 3 of those. We'll make more if we need them. And then I'm going to make the rest. A few extra ceiling tiles. Alright, I think we've got what we need. Let's go upstairs. Now we're going to put 2 triangular sections down here and here. Actually, I can put one here too. I think we can still get down without our head hitting. Yeah. And then we're going to put... Can we put a... I would like a flat piece there to match those. Is that going to block me from going down? Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. So we can have these overhang this way. Pick that up. Like that. Boom. Nice. I can put some stairs up there and we can keep going up and we can build up there even. Let's cover this up. Now I can put a wall section here just to keep from falling off the back side. And ceiling tile there. 2 there would oh, you see the little red dot? That is Yakima down there picking up that there's something dangerous right there. Let's go see what it is. What is that down there? Let's get her spyglass out and take a look. I think it's a piranha because it's in the water. There it is. It's up on the slope now. Where'd it go? It's not that seagull it's picking up, is it? Yeah, it's that seagull she's picking up on, I believe. Those seagulls will steal stuff from you if you're not careful. Yeah, I think that's what she's picking up on, is that seagull. They're not dangerous as in they'll injure you, but they're dangerous in that they'll steal your stuff. So Yakima's keeping an eye out for us. We're just going to close this up. We're totally closed in now. We've got a nice safe base. We'll just check our timer, see how much time we have on our RG. We've got 23 minutes on her. So let's just do a little extra work here. I had some walls that I put in here, I think. Or did I put them on Norbert? I want to make a couple more ceiling tiles. So we'll make at least 2 more of these. I'm just going to make 3 to be on the safe side. We will use them later eventually. No doubt about it. And I'll make a few extra walls. Just make 4 extra. Just put up around the stairway up there to make sure we don't fall off the backside. Alright. Put this stone away. Put it in here, actually. Alright. Yeah. So I can't put anything there because there's not a nearby foundation. Which is fine. There's wall there, wall there. Those don't match up well. What I need is a roof like halfway in between. Between there and there. What that will let me do is put wall there. I'll have to figure that out. Make those up better. We'll figure it out though. But actually, if I did this, can I put a wall? Not letting me put one across there. Let's put there for now. That way we don't fall. I can put a pillar or something there. Looks like garbage right now, but we'll fix it later. All right. Let's see here. See, nice and dry down here. Nice and quiet. We will get windows in later to let some light in so we don't need torches all the time. Hi, Coach. Let's pet you and get everybody's level up. You leveled up yet? You know what? I'm going to put you over here by Coach so you get the buff too. Need you to level up all you can. Yeah, I agree. Now let's look at our back patio here. So we want to make some wood decking. We need wood, thatch, and fiber for that. What else do I need? Yeah, wood, thatch, and fiber. I'm just low on wood. I can go harvest a little bit more of that. Put these stone walls away for now. And Looking good. And I think I mentioned yesterday we'll put like a barbecue grill here. Maybe an industrial cooker so we can cook some stuff out here. We're going to turn this into a... We might be able to do this, the greenhouse down here closer to the water instead of up there. Because this is really a very safe little corner. We've got all these rocks over here kind of keeping things out. I'm really not worried about anything coming on this back side of the base. If it's gotten all the way back around here, by coming around the base, it's not as big of a deal. Okay, I can't move. I got too much stuff on me. Let's do this. Toss that. Boom. Up there. I can grab it and then toss it up here. Boom. Inside the house. Throw some of this in here and then I can turn around and pick this up and then I got it all. Alright, we need the fiber and the rest of that wood. I can make some more decks. We have 16 minutes until our RG is ready to be fed. So we'll leave here in about 5 minutes. That'll give us time to get over there and feed our girl up while we work on this deck. That'll take a little time. I need, what, 2 more there? 1, 2, 3. Do I have enough for that? Yeah, I think so. Yes, exactly enough. And then I want to make some railing to go around it. Might even build like a little boardwalk that goes out into the water. A little fishing pier. Or a dock. Maybe both. Maybe put one... Can we put one more? I don't know. Might be a little high over on this end. I don't know if one more can go in there or not. Always build a little walkway out there though. But we're going to need more wood to do that. Go ahead and fill my water up. Alright, I'm going to go on that. Let's get some food, because I'm getting low. As a matter of fact, I'm out of cooked meat, so let's cook some up while we wait. Oh, look at all that spoiled meat. That was cooked meat I forgot about. That's not good. It's alright, though. You can use it to, definitely use it to make narcotics later. Don't want all that. Just like half, a quarter of that. Need some wood for the fire. I don't have wood, so guess what? I can burn thatch too, and I got plenty of that. So I'm just going to take some thatch, put it in there to cook that meat. Can make some gunpowder while I'm at it. All these little things add up to more and more experience points. I got some berries and I got some spoiled meat, so I can also make some more narcotics. do some more taming later. So that'll work. Got all that cranking away. Pet coach. Maybe we'll get Terry's XP up one more level before we have to go. Lots of charcoal there. We can start making some more spark powder. And we can use that to make gunpowder. So we can make our advanced darts eventually. So we'll work on some of that. Oh. Yakima detected an enemy. I think it's the same spot over there. I think that's the only one. It's that seagull. Yeah. That silly seagull. Once I get enough metal, next thing I want to be able to make is a sword. So I can use that to fight with. Much better than an axe or a hatchet that I'm using now. Let me see where the sword is. Need 50 metal to make a sword. It's very expensive, but it's well worth it once I can make it. I've got 20 metal right now, and probably another 30 over there. Alright, let's pet. Oh, coach is good. Alright, let's get our crossbow back. And our arrows. Get ready to head out. How much time do we have? About 10 minutes. Alright, we're going to start heading that way. Let's hop on Terry. And... head on out. Do I have my saddle? No. Silly man. Cool thing is, now I can land up here, pop off and run down the stairs to grab something. Oops. Lag. Where did I put the saddle? Right there. Do I have anything else I need to take with me? I think we're good. Oh, I hope that wasn't the saddle she stole. That would make me very angry. There goes a ball of poop that my monkey threw. There we go. Got rid of that thing. Tell me you didn't take the saddle. Okay, she didn't. Alright, we are good to go. Stamina. Boom. We're good on weight. Let's go. Check our map. We're headed towards the volcano. Yep. And we're out of stamina. Something I didn't check. There we go. Let's eat a little bit. There we go. Alright, try that again. Now we're done chasing that bird everywhere. Once we have the RG, we can now start mining a lot more metal because there's all kinds of metal nodes up around the volcano. It's just our pteranodons do not have the weight ability to carry all that metal back. Metal is really heavy. But the RG gets a 75% weight reduction on carrying materials, including metal. So we'll be able to bring a whole bunch back with our RG. Especially that the RG is like level 230, so that's really going to be helpful that we've got such a high-level bird. Typically, you know, what day is it? It's day 20 in the game. Typically, you don't even see birds that high of a level spawn this early in the game. So we got kind of a lucky roll of the dice, I think, with the spawnings. Okay, let's find a spot. Okay. I don't really want to land here, but I'll just be careful. Alright, so, and the reason I don't want to land here is that little green box right there, that's an explorer's note. And when you open one of those, you get a note with some like background of the story of the game. But you also get a 5-minute experience point boost that doubles up your XP. So it really helps you and whatever you're writing get a huge experience point boost. I'm just not going around killing anything right now, hunting with this Pteranodon, so I don't want to use it right now. I know it's here. I can come back and get it later when I'm on my RG, and that'll help my RG level up a lot higher. That's why I don't want to open it right now. So I just won't touch that green box, but I'll remember it's here and come back to open it up later. And there's one more special ability the RGs have that I'll show you later. Alright, so we're headed back towards the volcano. Got plenty of meat on us to feed our RG. My timer just ticked that we've got exactly 5 minutes remaining. So we should be able to get there in plenty of time before the RG wakes up. I'm streaming at a little bit higher quality today, so I'm going to be interested in seeing how the stream looks when it's played back later, and how it looks now. Alright. Boost the stamina. And up and away. Oh, there's a yellow drop over there. That's one of the better drops. The best drops in the game are red, and then yellow, and then purple, and then blue, green, and white in that order. You get higher quality stuff out of the higher quality drops. And the way the drops figure in the game is the artificial intelligence occasionally drops or sends care packages to the humans on the ARK to kind of assist in their endeavors. But for real world purposes, IR purposes here, it's all random. Based on quality level. Alright, the cage was over here by this little area. There it is. And as we're flying up, now that we're in render range, something could start attacking our RG. So we just want to do a real quick fly around, see if there's any aggressors around this area. We'll stop right here. My stamina is low, and we can kind of check out. Just make sure there's nothing here in the area that's going to affect us. Alright. So, let's check on our Argy. So, let's fly down into the cage. She's still sleeping. We'll get her healed up just as soon as she gets awake. We'll take care of her. Get her all cleaned up. She'll be feeling good. Okay, I'm going to need the meat off of you. And we have 2 minutes left. We're looking for a target food level of 9350. And she is at 9396. So we got about 40 more points of food to lose. And then we'll feed her up. So while I'm waiting on that, we're just going to do a quick fly around. If I can get out of this cage. There we go. We're going to take all of our cage... Well, you know what? I might leave the cage there just so we can come back and catch that 220 later. Or even a 300 maybe. Let's kind of take a look and see what else we've got here. Level 10. Could I kill that level 10? Because that would give me a little bit of prime meat. Just don't know how much health a level 10 has. We got 2 prime meat off of that. That's helpful. Any more? Another level 10. If I can get a few more pieces of prime meat, it would really help raise the levels on our bird. That's a 20. Let's do it. Oh, no, I can't do it. I'm out of stamina. And there's a flying ant right there. Let's hide right here. Hide. Shh. Just hide. Stamina up. There's that stupid ant. You do not get stamina gain while you're being attacked, so you got to get rid of them quick. Okay, we got 4 pieces of meat there. Let's see if we can get just a few more. That'll really raise the levels on our Argy. Why is my stamina going down? That's not good. Get off, get on, feed. There we go. Sometimes it bugs out, especially when you get hit by bugs. Alright, let's go see if we can get that level 20 Argy and kill it real quick. That'll give us a little bit more prime meat. That's it right there, I think. I don't want to attack it if I don't know. Like I said, Pteranodons are more capable than Argies. They are not as strong, but they're faster and they're more agile. And a very low level Argy cannot take a very high level Pteranodon like this. There we go. We got... How much did we get off that? Oh, wow. Okay, that's good. We got a lot of prime off of that one. The level of the bird really doesn't decide on how much prime meat. It's just a random thing. But that's really going to be helpful because 14 prime. We're going to feed that first. Then anything left we'll feed up with the regular meat. Okay, I believe our timer is up. Yes, it is, so it's time to feed. Let me have the prime... No, don't you eat that prime meat. Whew. Let me take some of that off of you. Okay, let's see how this does first. Got 10 pieces. Each piece is 24, 36, 12 each. So 10 would give me 120%. It's going to tame up just on the prime. That's going to give us 114, 99.7, 99.6. Should be 99.5 when it's done. Yep. Wow, that's going to be a nice strong bird. I'm going to need a name for this bird, so I'm not going to name it yet. Anybody that watches this video tonight, just go into the chat, put a name in for the bird, and I'll pick one of the entries, and we'll name it tomorrow. But we have got our Argy. Healed up. Let's take the prime off of her and give her some regular meat to eat on. And we're going to take the stuff off of you so you don't have to carry all that extra weight. Going to leave some meat on you. Oh, hey, you leveled up too. Good job. didn't you? Yep. Terry. Yes, you did. Let's get your stamina up. Alright. I'm going to put all this stuff on you, except the primate. I don't want you eating that. Man, we could almost team up another bird with that. Nice. Alright. So I'm just going to open this gate. Yeah, open this one. Up on our RG. Walk you out here a little bit. I'm going to tell Terry to follow me. Okay, and let's head home. I got to watch the stamina on this RG too, because it's not going to be... It's way higher than Terry, but still not high enough to get us all the way home. So we'll just keep an eye on it. And we're much slower than a Pteranodon, so that's why you're going to see Terry kind of circling around behind us, because she's so much faster. But this bird is so much stronger. If you look at the melee on her, it's 771 right now. Terry's not even half of that, I doubt. So we've got this beautiful white and gray bird. She's got some red feet and a yellow crown. Really nice. And her overall level is 344. Very nice for a starter bird. Hi, Luke. How are you today? Are you hopping in the game today? Agnes? Sounds like a good one. Spelling it with an I or an E? Okay, my stamina's about halfway down. We're just going to take a little rest over here. A little pro tip also, any animals that are following you as they're flying, do not use actual stamina. They do not need to rest like the one that you're on. Not feeling well? My stream's going to end here in about 15 minutes, Luke, but and I'm going to take just maybe a 15-minute break, but I'll be back on to do some harvesting stuff if you do want to play, and then I can invite you into the tribe, and maybe we can go get you a bird, because there's a 220. This was a 230, and I saw another 220 back near the cage that I left set up by the volcano, so maybe we can run back there and get you one if you want. Alright, stamina's up. Let's head on out. See out of reach of that Spino. We're just going to start heading east. Now that we have our RG, we can look into taming up a Doey Dicarus, a Doey, and get ourselves an Anky also, Ankylosaurus. And using those two animals, we'll be able to harvest a bunch of stone and metal and start working on mid-level game at that point. So in 3 episodes, we've moved through all the basic starter level stuff. And this is kind of now at the end of the starter level, and we're now kind of starting mid-level game at this point. Because once we have the Doughy and the Yankee, we're going to start harvesting huge amounts of metal and stone. And we're going to start creating the fabricator and the chemistry station. And things are really going to take off. We're going to be able to tame bigger and bigger animals. Eventually we'll go for some Spinos and some T-Rexes that we can use in the boss battle for the end game. All right. So we are almost back to the base. And we've only had to stop, what, once or twice max on the way back. So this bird has much better stamina than our Pteranodon Terry does. And we're going to get Terry home, and then we can go hunting with our RG and get it leveled up a little bit too. But that'll be towards the end of the stream. And then I will be back on tomorrow to stream again from 2:30 to 5. It's going to be kind of my regular time. That's when I have time in my day to do a chunk of a stream, 2.5 hours long. My schedule's pretty full other than that through the day. But I'll be streaming tomorrow, and I plan on doing Monday through Thursday, 2:30 to 5 through the summer. Granted, there's, I don't have things come up. All right, Terry, land down there for me. And we have some of this stuff. You don't need all that. Just leave you there. You're not on follow. Yeah, you are. You just stay right there and do me a favor, and let's put you on passive. So when we go hunting later, if I go to shoot at something, you don't just straight up kill it. Alright, put this stuff away. Put the meat over here. And I need some of this. And I need some of that. And the downside to burning thatch is it does not produce ash or charcoal. But I needed some food quick, and I didn't have much wood, so that'll do for now. We want to actually create charcoal by burning wood, because we're going to use that for making a lot of gunpowder later. Alright, so Luke, are you in the game now? And it is safe, by the way, for you to bring your boat up here next to my base. I'm going to build a dock, and then you'll be able to pull your boat up and moor it permanently if you want. And we could use that to go out on hunting expeditions. But I'm going to build a dock right out here probably, or maybe one on the inside over here, whatever works. But I got a little patio that I'm building out back here. We can put our grill out and our industrial cooker out back, put a greenhouse out there, or even up top here. So let's just fly around a little bit on our RG. RG is one of the largest birds to ever fly in the skies. The only other bird that had a larger wingspan, historically speaking, was the Pelagornis, which is the ancient version of the pelican, which we just flew by one of them over here somewhere. I saw one out here earlier. But the Pelagornis is the bird with the largest wingspan. And when I say bird, I mean an actual bird and not a dinosaur like a Pteranodon or a Pterodon or Tapahera or one of those. A Quetzal. Those are all prehistoric dinosaurs that were very big. But the actual bird, the largest bird, historically was the Pelagornis and then the Argentavis. And Let's see here. I'm just checking the island. So there's a Pelagornis right there, straight ahead of us. So they actually had a larger wingspan than the Argy. Very big birds. And you can tame those and ride them also in the game. And they actually will land on water. But I don't always think that's the safest thing. Up. Hi, Luke. How are you, Luke? Luke's bobbing in the water. It doesn't look very safe on a thatch raft. Alright. Luke will be in later, probably. I have to get Luke on my Discord so we can strategize. Figure out what we're going to do. Luke, were any of the other guys going to play this time around? Now, the other cool thing that you can do with an RG is you can pick up other animals. Like that. So I picked up that Lystro in my mouth. See that? So smaller animals I can pick up in my mouth. In my bird's mouth. I'm just going to drop him here. I don't want to actually hurt him. Okay. Or I can go around and use my other button and pick up slightly bigger animals. Like that. By right-clicking. And I can carry him around. And then I can even drop him in a cage, for example. Like this. And then I could tame them up. So that's the cool thing. And that's what I'm going to do with the Anki and Doey. So next episode, we're going to be getting an Anki and a Doey. We're going to bring it over from the volcano. Bring it over to this trap and tame it up. I'm going to have to make some modifications. I believe an Anki or Doey can get through these wider bars. So I'm going to make some smaller bars on the bottom there. So we're going to replace some of that. So I'll work on that during downtime, make modifications to the cage, and then in the next episode, we're going to tame up an Anki and a Doey, and then we're going to be able to crack up all these rocks and get loads of metal and rock out of them, so we can really start building on the base. So this is what our base is looking like so far. We've got our little patio that we're going to add onto the back out to about those palm trees. We'll have a little boardwalk that goes out to the water to a dock. So Luke can pull his raft up there if he so chooses. And we'll have a little port where we can have our animals, our water animals in there eventually. We'll build a greenhouse. Terry's over here. I need to get Terry up on the roof. And it's starting to rain. Let's park you right here. Actually, I need to park you so I can get up the stairs when I come back. Let's park you right here. Then I'm going to build a second level up here with another gate so the birds can fly in, and this will be a roost up here. So that's what I'm going to work on building walls and stuff for off stream. So let's get Terry up here where it's safe. Safer. Alright. You come up here. Put you right there. And just make sure you're not following anything. Turn it on, turn it off, just to be sure you're passive. Good to go. Alright. Awesome. Close the doors. And I think we are good in here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be it for the stream today. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to be here 2:30 to 5 Monday through Thursday for the foreseeable summer future. If you can make it here during that time, please feel free to join in, participate in the chat, say hello. Let me know how your summer's going, and if not, you can always watch this back and put comments into the video after the stream's over. Let me know how you like it and how you're doing. All right, you guys have a good summer. We will talk to you soon. Stay safe, have fun, and we will see you guys later. Bye now.